Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite news show, Erongo Talk. Today we join you from the Walvis Bay golf course from a very wet Walvis Bay as we received some rain last night. Now as usual we bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and then we're also going to bring you some of the highlights from the past weekend's third leg National Motorcross Championships that took place in Swakopmund. We're also going to bring you some of the highlights from the past weekend's rugby that took place here in Walvis Bay. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. And now we bring you your news. And then kicking off with some sad news. A man, 31, was killed in a car accident near Walvis Bay on Saturday morning. A police incident report stated that the accident happened just after midnight, about 5 kilometers north of the town. It is alleged that a white Hyundai Bakkie drove from Swakopmund to Walvis Bay when the driver allegedly lost control over the vehicle upon crossing a crest before the vehicle swerved to the right of the road, causing it to overturn and land on its roof. But you can read more on this on our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. Now moving on to some sports news. The young Liam Gilchrist, 19 of Swakopmund, dominated all three divisions he raced in during the third leg of the National Motorcross Championships held at Swakopmund on Saturday. Now over 50 races participated in various classes, which included the Kiddies division and the First Ladies division, Veterans class, Clubsman's class, Open class, and the popular King of the Dirt. Now Gilchrist dominated the 125cc and Open, and he was crowned King of the Dirt. Now while going to school in Swakopmund, he also enjoyed racing experience and competitions in South Africa, and this showed on the track as he flew over the jumps and fearlessly took the bends. I had a lot of fun, that's why I do this. It's fun, but this was my last race. Now I'm going to study, he told Erongo 24/7. Today was the day that I would get it done, he said. Now, finally, Kuru's Rugby Club managed to clinch a double victory in both their reserve and Premier League fixtures against the visiting Grootfontein at Jan Wilkens Stadium in Walvis Bay on Saturday. Now, Kuru's 2 kicked off the action for the day and claimed a massive 43-0 victory against Grootfontein 2. The home team kept the visitors at bay while scoring 5 tries, 3 conversions and 3 penalties. Now, Kuru's 1 managed to clinch their Premier League game with 24 points to 13 points against Grootfontein. Now, Sean White, Kuru's captain, said that it was a tough game. I feel we lost a lot of chances and did not make good use of the ones that came our way. We didn't stick to structure, making things difficult for us, but we pocketed the win, so I am happy for that. Now, Kudus has won every single rugby match they've played thus far. Now, he says, we play for each other, we believe in each other, we are missing a few players, but the guys part of the team now have really stepped up. Next up, we will be playing against Western Suburbs. With this match, we will conclude the first round. We are hoping for another win, then it is 7 out of 7. But you can head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na to read more on this. You can also send us your news tips, that's at newstips@erongo.com.na. Please stay tuned, we'll be right back after this.
Hello Erongo Talkers, and welcome to you from wherever you are joining us from the rest of the world. The adrenaline is rushing and you can see the riders are competing. Everything is happening at a very fast pace. So enjoy the show with us here in Swakopmund. we are in the company of Rudy Brandt, one of the organizers of this excellent event taking place here behind us. Rudy, how are you feeling about this event?
Awesome. We cannot be thankful for having this event because we've been waiting quite a long time. And so we're trying to push it and get it as stronger as possible for the future.
Yes. Rudy, how many participants do we have in action? How many classes do we have here?
We have 9 classes and we have around 60 entries. There's a lot of guys from Windhoek top riders also that couldn't came, but we are thankful for the people that's here and everything looks a big success till now.
Yes. You also are hosting a women's event for the first time.
Yeah, no, we started it in the beginning of this year. So now is the 3rd race for the year. The first one was in Windhoek and then in Omaruru and now in Swakopmund. This is the 3rd leg for the year. Yes. Women's race, what they've just had.
Okay. You prepared this track. What went into the preparations of this track?
We've been spending 2 months prepping this track and make it the jumps and the track wider, safer. We built a proper kiddies track for the 50s and it took a lot of time and we are very, very thankful for Vivo Energy that could help us. Altstadt and a few other guys. This was just the main sponsors, these two, that we couldn't do it without them. So we did everything we could, got everything to the rules and regulations, what it must be, and we have done it. And it's all been approved. We got the job till 100% till now, where it is.
Tell me about the way forward.
Yeah, we have positive feedback already from a few people, the sponsors, everybody looks happy. We didn't expect so much spectators today. It's quite full of spectators. We are ready for the whole day, the bar, the food, jumping castles for the kids, and you name it. The braai, everything is sorted. Nice weather. We can just be thankful for what we have right now.
Okay. So tell me, in terms of the competition, how's the level, the intensity, and so on?
The intensity is very strong, especially in the 50 class. There's like 10, 11 riders. The competition is very strong there in the first 4 or 5 guys, kids, and then in the 65s as well, in the 85s as well, and then 1 to 5s. So yeah, each class has quite the first 4 or 5 riders very close to each other. So it all depends on, again, the whole shot, who's taking the whole shot, and who's first in the corner riding with the head and finishing and not making mistakes.
You yourself are a competitor. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm a vet rider. I came first just now in my category. So we will be riding just now again. I must go dress now. So yeah, we are excited as well, but it's not easy. It's not easy to control and run everything and to ride as well.
So tell me, what goes into the sport? What do you plow into the sport, and what does the sport bring to you as an individual?
We love adrenaline and we love to keep the kids busy and keep them out of the streets and out of town. So on the weekends we always come and practice. They swim, gym. It's a very complicated sport and you have to be very, very fit for this sport. If you fall, you get hurt, you break easily. So the fitter you are, the better for yourself. And the more you will be pulling the results to be getting first.
Yes, and finally your message to your fans, spectators, potential sponsors.
I'm very, very thankful for all of them that is here, for them that could have helped us with the sponsors, Vivo Energy, the main sponsor, Altstadt, a lot of other guys, I can't even remember them, there are 10 or 12 sponsors, and all these people that could have came here, it just looks, everybody's smiling, everybody's happy.
Yes.
So it looks no complaints till now. So we are positive for what's happening.
Yes, and it appears to be a family sport. We've got from young to old out here. How young is the youngest and how old is the eldest?
In my family, we are 3 riding. My daughter is 9. My son is turning now 13. And I'm 40. So we are just 3 in my family already riding.
Yes.
And the youngest is 5 till 50 riding.
Thank you so much for speaking to us and enjoy your race.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much for your guys' time. Thank you that you could have came here and enjoy the day with us.
Wonderful. Mooi, vierde plek. Rudy Brandt, wauw. Derde plek. Rudy, laat die mensen kyk hoe lyk jy. Kom eens op. Ja, oké, English. Ek het iemand wat my hier so, wat het remind me. Good. Hey Rudy, you are Iron Man. Iron Man, you stay in the container, you still ride so well. Okay, Ruan Gous. Yeah, he's an old champion. Ruan, I think you also won 1 year the King of the Dirt or something, your class. Like I say, don't be shy. Go.
This guy didn't ride a bike in 4 years. He bought a bike 2 weeks ago. I went to fetch it and put it in my garage. He came from Windhoek yesterday, serviced the bike, and he rode me away. I cannot believe this. This is what a bicycle do to your body.
Yeah, it's Camilo. Klim op. Jij is second in first place. Liam, thank you for the fantastic show that you gave us today. It was good to look at you, really, it's interesting. Nice. Congratulations for this one. For his dad also, that always helped with his son is so well prepared.
I arrived in Swakopmund yesterday morning. I've spent many hours out at this racetrack. Fortunately, I'm very blessed to have been all over the world, obviously with my profession as a motocross trainer. When I arrived here this morning, I was a little bit late because the sun comes up here very late and my time works by sunrise and sunset. And when I arrived here this morning, I was in awe to actually see what's happened here. Obviously with COVID has affected so many things, and it was just after COVID I actually came and I did one training session here. This is a world-class circuit, and to the guys that prep the circuit, and I've seen tracks all over the world, this rates as one of the best circuits in the world. And the guys that put this track together, the takeoffs, the landings, and it is a typical European type of track. And if we actually have a look at the injuries, and especially coming from South Africa, as far as I'm concerned and as far as I know, there were no injuries. The track was safe, it was fast, and it was a brilliant track. If I look at some of the riders, and I know, and I saw it in COVID, the way these kids have actually grown during this COVID time is absolutely unbelievable. But if I look at the pace, since I was here, I think it was probably about 18 months ago, the pace, the speed was absolutely phenomenal from a lot of the riders. In actual fact, most of the riders that I've trained on many of occasions. So well done to all those guys. You have matured into extremely good riders. In South Africa, we have huge big fields. We have 30-40 entries per class. And a lot of these riders, especially our juniors, Liam can compete overseas, that's how far overseas. But all these junior riders, you can go down to South Africa and you can actually compete against those guys. That is the pace of the speed in Namibia. So well done to all you guys. In that off time, in that COVID time, you have flipping done extremely well.
We bring you some rugby action as Kudus 2 clinched a 43-0 victory over Grootfontein 2. Here is what their captains had to say. En julle het nou 'n lekker score opgesit hier op die veld teen Grootfontein 2. Hoe was hierdie wedstryd geweest?
Man, ons het van maandag af geweet dat Grootfontein 'n fenominale rugbyspan is. en dat ons extra hard sou werk en in die week was die werk ook so gewees. Dit was 'n ongelooflike lekker wedstryd, ongelooflike skoon wedstryd en ek moet my hoed afhaal vir die Grootfontein manne. Hulle het ver gery, maar het hulle goed van hulle taak gegooi. Ek wil net dankie sê vir ons spanmaat, my medespanmaat, my afrigting en natuurlik ons hemelse Vader dat daar geen groot beserings was nie en dat dit 'n suksesvolle wedstryd vir ons was.
Daar sy nou, wat het julle nou verskillend gedoen hierdie naweek compared to die verlede naweek?
Man, ek dink ons het daar net vir 'n slag bietjie wakker geskrik en besef ons is die groter as rugby. Die laaste naweek was ons dalk 'n bietjie hot-headed en ons was dalk 'n bietjie groter as die wedstryd. En dit is nog op so nou en dan is 'n verloor goed om jou aarde toe te bring om net weer die fondamente van dag 1 af reg te kry en dan terug aan basiese rugby.
Ja, sy, wat is die volgende vir julle?
Volgende is Western Suburbs in Winters, so ons ry volgende naweek. So ja, ons sal terug aan drawing board toe hardwerk. Ons wil ook net dankie sê vir al ons borge, FNB, almal wat die treë gevolg het. Dit was ongelooflik en baie dankie vir die ondersteuning. Baie dankie.
Piet, julle het nou gespeel hier teen Kudus en amper lelik verloor het ek nou so te sê. Hoe was hierdie wedstryd vir julle gewees?
Die wedstryd was bietjie hard geweest, maar ons kan nie so 'n wedstryd doen as jy nie kan defend nie. So ons gee dit vir Kudus en ons sal volgende naweek weer sterker terugkom.
Ja, sy teen wie speel julle volgende naweek?
Junam in Grootfontein.
Ah, op die huis. Ja, dan behoort dit beter te gaan. Daar sy. In a Premier League match, Kudus 1 also claimed victory over Grootfontein 1 with a score of 24-13. Here is what their captains had to say. Okay, Pieter, julle het nou 'n klipharde wedstryd gehad hier op teen Kudus. Hoe was hierdie wedstryd vir julle gewees?
Dit was 'n goeie ervaring, baie lekker wedstryd geweest. Die gees was goed en die kompetisie was verseker baie sterk. So ons waardeer al die moeite van my mense se kant af, ons spannetjie wat ons gebring het en Kudus het dit verseker gebring. Hulle het ons kant toe gevat.
Ja, sy, wat is nog volgende vir julle?
Unam daarom tuis.
Op die veld.
Daarom tuisveld, ja.
So wat verwag julle by daai wedstryd?
Ons verwag 'n baie vindige taai wedstryd van hulle af. Unam is ook goed georganiseer, goed afgerig. So ons sal baie hard moet werk om ons lyne en alles reg te kry om hulle mooi aan te vat.
Ja, sy, baie dankie.
Dankie.
Sean, julle het nou sopas hierdie wedstryd gewen teen Grootfontein. Hoe voel jy?
Dit was hard fisies. Bietjie great met die game nie. Ek voel ons het baie kansse nie gebruik nie. Ons het nie ons struktuur gehou nie, vir onsself moeilik gemaak. Maar as nou 6 uit 6. So ons is baie bly daar.
Nou sê vir my, julle is nou al so ver onoorwonne span. Al julle se wedstryde julle al so ver gewen. Wat sou jy sê is die resepie van sukses?
Ons speel vir mekaar, ons glo mekaar. Al maak nie saak wie opkom nie, hy step up. Want ons mis 'n paar spelers, maar die ouens wat hier in is het gestep up. Jong manne, ons speel vir mekaar, dis die belangrikste.
Wat is die volgende vir julle?
Suburbs daar, dan sit die eerste ronde klaar, so ons mik vanoggend gewen, is dit 7 uit 7.
Sjoe, awesome. Baie dankie, Sean.
Dankie julle.
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 25 minutes past 6 on Monday, and sunrise will be at 42 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will have a maximum degree Celsius of 15 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius. A 15 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Swakopmund will have a maximum degree Celsius of 15 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius. A 15 knot northwest wind will prevail. Henties Bay will have a maximum degree Celsius of 16 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 9 and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot northwest wind will prevail. Arandis will have a maximum degree Celsius of 15 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius. A 15 northwesterly wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum degree Celsius of 16 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius. A 11 northwest wind will prevail. Karabel will have a maximum degree Celsius of 15 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius. A 11 northwest wind will prevail. Omaruru will have a maximum degree Celsius of 16 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius. A 13 northwesterly wind will prevail. And that concludes your weather.
Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but you can always head on over to our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can get in contact with us at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040 on both WhatsApp and on Telegram. Please join our Telegram channel as well. Just search Erongo. You can also catch us on TV. That is on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 94. Or if you don't have DSTV or GoTV, you can still check us out online. That is on oneup2.com. If you want to let us know what is happening in your town, or who you'd like to see on Erongo Talk, or where you'd like to see Erongo Talk, get in contact with us at 0811 7040, or send us your news tips. That's at newstips@erongo.com.na, newstips@erongo.com.na. So until tomorrow, please stay safe and let's enjoy the rainy weather here along the coast. So until then, goodbye.